Welcome back to the Lorna Páirce selection box for 2019 on WLR. Well, Ballygunner's bid for the All-Ireland club title ended on a showery night in Semple Stadium as Ballyhale Shamrocks inflicted a 115 to 13 point defeat after a tense semi-final. A muddy goal mouth saved Henry Shefflin's side early in the second half.
Speedy Power gone inside his marker, gets the ball across, out comes Mason, across the face of the goal there, ball chance of a goal, oh the ball goes to Brian O'Sullivan, ball literally sticks in the mud here in Semple Stadium.
Owen Cody's goal on 44 minutes was a decisive score.
He's going to take a shot at goal in here for Cody, takes his shot, oh the teenager racks the back of the net. We wanted a goal but we thought to be for Ballygunner, but as Ballyhale get it in and the young teenager set his pleas for the exam of the leaving cert yesterday. He's passed an exam here tonight for Henry Shefflin.
Darragh O'Sullivan took over from Fergal Hartley as the Gunners began their search for 6 county titles in a row. He introduced Desi Hutchison, Conor Sheehan and Paddy Levy to the team and got their stiffest test of the season in the county final against De La Salle. The Gunners started strongly and raced into a 9-point lead in the first quarter.
Kevin Moore trying to place the ball through, but well read and cut out by Páirc Manny. Has a look, takes his shot. You don't give a ball like that to Páirc Manny. He still has the ball. Mikey going forward. Can he swing it across? He does. Transfer Desi Hutchinson, takes the shot. Back of the net by Desi Hutchinson. Mikey Manny sets it up and Desi just crashes into the back of the net. It may be his first season. He's playing like a vintage hurler. He scored 2 already up to today. Now we make that 3. What a finish by Desi.
A goal by Eddie Meany was a shot in the arm for De La Salle.
But De La Salle for a chance of a goal. It's in the back of the net. Oh, that willingly came from nothing there. The line ball came in. Eyes were all over the place as such, but in the end, Paddy Nevin, or is it Eddie Meany? Eddie Meany actually crashes in the back of the net. Good score, Eddie Meany. And Eddie Meany gets the goal that De La Salle badly wanted.
The Grey Stew side closed within 2 points with 16 minutes left.
McCann likes to take on his marker. That's exactly what he's doing from the sideline. Shortens the grip, takes a shot over the bar, it goes. Inspirational score, literally running on the left hand sideline, hitting into the town goal. Makes no mistake, but a great score, an inspirational score.
The Gunners hit back with 5 unanswered points in the space of 2 mesmerising minutes.
Sheehan hand passes through to the man coming forward, Conor Sheehan. Great play by Sheehan, good vision by Sheehan, gets the ball away. Paddy Levy, the youngster on the team, has a look, takes his shot, and the youngster sends it over the bar. Good score by Paddy Levy there, but a lovely bit of interplay down into the corner. Ballygunner on the attack, stand side now, heading into the Keens Road end. Well won by Desi. Desi takes his time, gets the ball back to Barry O'Sullivan. Barry in space, has a look, takes his shot, and Barry sends it over the bar there.
The men in red and black won by 124 to 115 to achieve 6 in a row and 33 games unbeaten in Waterford. Darragh O'Sullivan was full of praise for this group of players.
You know, they're a phenomenal bunch of people, and that's, you know, I get emotional here, but that's what they are, a phenomenal bunch of people. And you put them together and they, you know, they row in and they're best friends and they live together. You see them out in Grow HQ on a Saturday, Sunday morning having their breakfast together. You know, they're phenomenal lads, and like, we are so proud and we're so lucky to have them in Ballygunner.
Man of the match Desi Hutchinson was delighted to claim his first county medal.
It's unbelievable, to be honest, to us, and I waited a long time and it was always in the back of my mind, and just to be out there with all the lads, 2 brothers, mother and father coming out, sisters, my other brother, girlfriend, the whole lot, it's just unbelievable. I've done a lot, I've played for my country, I've went away, everything, but that out there was just special.
Ballygunner began their Munster title defence with a stunning 121 to 12 point win away to 6 Mile Bridge. A barnstorming solo run by Barry Coughlin created a crucial goal for Desi Hutchinson.
Forward comes Barry Coughlin right through the middle of the 6 Mile Bridge defence. Is still Barry Coughlin for Ballygunner. He's going on to 21. Still Barry Coughlin going towards goal. Barry Coughlin, oh, what a save! Saved by Derek Barry. Still a goal chance for the Gunners. Desi Hutchinson back of the net for the Gunners. 4th goal of the season for Desi Hutchinson. What a time to get in the first half injury time. But what about that solo run from Barry Coughlin, Shane?
I think he got a nosebleed, I think, when he realised where he was.
5 points from Desi and 4 from Mikey Mahoney powered them past Patrick's Well at Welsh Park.
Tim O'Sullivan ducking and diving, looking for a free man. That's Mikey Mahoney. He's going for his 4th. He's open his shoulders, and Mikey Mahoney just can't miss at the moment. 50 yards out, stands side of the field.
A Brendan Maher-inspired Borrisalee pulled off a Munster final upset at Porky Rin. 3 Desi Hutchison points gave the favourites a 9-6 half-time lead.
Desi already has 2 points on the board, looking for his third. He's been shadowed by Paddy Stapleton. He's given him enough of it so far, but Desi takes it on his left-hand side, taking off the hurl. What a score by Desi Hutchison.
A Kieran Maher goal levelled the match before Brendan took centre stage.
Plays it inside, a bit of an opening here for Kieran Maher. Can't control it, gets the second time. Kieran Maher, goal for Páirce! Goal for Páirce! Coming forward is Brendan Maher through the middle. This will be an inspirational score. It is! Oh, Brendan raises the fist to the air.
A Barry O'Sullivan goal put the holders back in front, but Boris had other ideas.
It's Desi, there's an unmarked man. It's Barry O'Sullivan. Barry's in. Goal! What a goal by Barry O'Sullivan! What a pass by Desi Hutchison to the unmarked Barry O'Sullivan. And Barry O'Sullivan buries it in the back of the net. Páirce, they're seconds away from their second Munster title. Stephen O'Keefe plays it. The Ref has blown it. Páirce are Munster champions for the first time in 33 years.
In sporting terms, it's like a date, to be honest with you, Tomas, you know. But look, you know, full testament, you know, fair play to Páirce, you know what I mean? They got over the line, in fairness, there was nothing in the game, there was a point in the end, you know, fair play to them, you have to congratulate them, you know what I mean?
One of the oldest and smallest clubs in the country, Ballysaggart will line out in the Senior Hurling Championship in 2020. 9 Kieran Bennett points gave them a wonderful Western win over Ardmore before they saw off Ballygunner's second string in Welsh Park. Man of the match Stephen Bennett said that it was a special day for the club.
Stop. I remember starting off playing Ballysaggart in 2013. We didn't even have a field. We were training in a sheep field with 2 generator lights. That was only 6-7 years ago. And I won the junior, thought it'd never be bet, but to win an intermediate county is just absolutely massive.
Adrian Maher's men went on a Munster adventure, beating Causeway and Sean Tracy's before losing to Father O'Neill's in the final at Fairfield. 2019 was also a memorable year for St Mary's, who ended a 30-year wait to win the County Junior Hurling Championship. The Tournina club then defeated Castletown Ballygran and Carrick Davins to reach their first provincial final. Coach Dan Shanahan was proud to be part of it.
They're the first St Mary's club to win a Munster Club Championship game, and 2 weeks ago they created history again, and they won 30 years, they won a county title. So it's down to the players, Tomas. For me to be helping the boys to do this, it's an honour, to be honest with you.
Mary's went down to Russell Rovers in the decider at Fairfield. There was a novel pairing in this year's county senior football final. Rathgormack reached their first decider in 18 years after Conor Murray kicked them to victory against Strabelly in the semi-final, while Ballynacorty sent champions Denier packing in the other last 4 encounter. On county final day, in front of 2,095 supporters at Fairfield, first half goals from Paul Drohan and Willie Hassey gave Rathgormack a 5-point advantage at the break.
This player is a very, very talented player. He's going inside. He's beaten 3 Ballynacorty defenders. It's inside. Chance of a goal. And they buried it this time. They buried it. It's Paul Drohan. Paul Drohan with his second goal. He taps it home. It was good build-up play, and at the end of it, their 4th goal opportunity, it has been taken, and it's their number 10, Jason, Paul Drohan. Yeah, he certainly knows the post there. Lovely offload there by Conor Murray. It's a goal chance here now for Willie Hassey, and he's buried it in the back of the net. Second goal for Rathgormack, second goal of the season for Willie Hassey, and they go into a 4-point lead, 2-2 to 4 points.
It was backs to the wall in the second half as Ger Power's men held out for a 2-6 to 1-6 victory.
It's all over! It's all over! Rathgormack are county senior football champions for 2019. The 20-year wait is over, and there's scenes of pure jubilation amongst the Rathgormack players, subs and mentors as the young supporters roll onto the field. Great scenes. The green and red have emerged triumphant, 2-6 to 1-6 at Fairfield.
Ger Power, Conor Murray and man of the match Willie Hassey were over the moon at the full-time whistle as they lifted the Conway Cup for the first time since 1999.
You just need to look around you to see what it means, you know. This is what it's all about. As I said to you, Gavin, during the week, this is a community effort. It's a whole community. As the old African proverb said, it takes a whole village to rear a child, and this is what it's all about. These are all children of the village, the product of the village. That's what we're looking at here today. There's only one village.
Oh, it's surreal, really. We were saying in the dressing room beforehand, our time is now. I
was up in the graveyard yesterday, not to go off topic, but there was green and red flags on the graves, and there's people before us gone that it meant so much to be people after us that it's going to mean so much to. But our time is now, and I think we really grasped that chance today, and it's finally coming home.
Who are you going to see in the graveyard, do you mind me asking?
Grandfather and club legends like John Crotty, John Curry. They've put in tremendous work down through the years, and it's still paying off. Like, it's still all about the underage coming up, and we have to keep putting in the work, but we're going to enjoy this one.
With the hurling 2 years, or last year even with Clonea, unreal achievement, but this is something special again. I think we're more of a band, the team. We're closer together. It's great. They're like brothers. It hasn't really sunk in, and it won't for another couple of days. We'll enjoy tonight and tomorrow, and we'll face into Munster. But it's surreal. It's a great achievement.
The new Waterford champions took St Joseph's Milltown Malbay to extra time in the Munster quarter-final in West Clare, but the home side prevailed by 111 to 11 points. St Saviour's returned to the senior ranks for 2020 as they shaded the intermediate final against Medeligo by 8 points to 7, while Ballyduff Lower were crowned county junior football champions, defeating Shamrocks by 111 to 10 points.